scary. Oh, looks like a deer got it at the exit here. Good day and greetings, and welcome to Wednesday, almost said Tuesday, May the 28th, 2025. It's currently 10 after 5. Arrived out here in Macedon, New York at 4:48 in the a.m. I have a 5:15 a.m. appointment. Just got checked in. Gonna back in, get loaded, and then roll on down to Muncy, Pennsylvania once again. And just like that, I am backed in. And that there was the bestest sound of the day. Ooh, there's geese across the road. Okay, it's 6:35 in the a.m. Loaded up here in Macedon, New York. Rolling down to Muncy, Pennsylvania once again. It took a little bit longer to get loaded today. Apparently something to do with the password and the computer. They got locked out or something, I don't know. But they got the problem straightened out and got loaded, and I'm on my way. Everyone's on their way to work. According to the Bulldog, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit. We got blue skies. Mr. Sunshine is rising and shining. Making it happen. Rolling down I-390 south. The clouds look pretty impressive today. That awesome Bulldog power right there. I'm pretty sure that the MIC powertrain puts out plenty of power and torque and all that for what your purpose would be, but they have these things castrated so bad here that I don't know. Does that really do the engine any good? And what do I know? I just drive the truck. It's a good thing I topped off the blinker fluid this morning, because go through a lot of it with the four-ways on this route. Alright, back up to 55. See the windmills windmilling up on the hills. building up a little speed, rolling downhill. Rolling into the town of Ogden. I probably mispronounced that, but that's okay. I'm already over it. Wow, this looks pretty nice. I've got a, it's coming up in the mirror here. It'll pass in just a moment. Looks like a Mac Anthem with a flat top sleeper. That's pretty sharp looking right there. I'd drive it. It's probably an automatic like this one. That's the way the industry's going. Automatic. Canandaigua Lake, exit 2. Maybe I'll take that exit and see if the bulldog can swim. Did I say that out loud? We got some more windmilling up there on the hill. Or wind turbines, or whatever you want to call them. I've seen them called different things. Windmills, wind turbines. What cracks me up are the people who push for like alternative energy solutions, like windmills and solar panels, you know, for solar farms and whatever. They're all for it until you go to put a wind farm or a solar farm near their property, and then all of a sudden they're out there protesting, saying they don't want it anywhere near their property. But they're the ones out there saying that we need to switch to alternative energy. Well, where are we supposed to put this stuff then? Like, don't put it in my yard, put it in someone else's yard. Okay, we can do that. Emergency stopping only, that's what the sign says. Beautiful morning rolling down Interstate 390 South. Would this be considered intrastate? Because it stays within the state. It doesn't really leave the state. They call it I-390. So would that be intrastate or interstate, technically? Okay, I've asked way too much. This clip's getting too long. Those clouds up ahead don't look too friendly, though. We're supposed to get some rain today and into the rest of the week. Rolling Route 15 south here in the hills of Pennsylvania. It's a great day to be in Duck, because here comes the rain again. At least the bulldog will get a bath. Nice peak. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle. Nice. Trade trucks with you. I bet you yours runs better. Doesn't have all that emissions garbage on it. Okay, it's 20 after 12. All done with a big delivery of the day down here in, where am I? Muncy, Pennsylvania. Arrived there at 10:15. There were 3 trucks in the docks. They were full. Waited a little over an hour for my turn to back in. And then waited while they finished the other 2 trucks that were backed in after I got backed in. And here I am, empty and on my way over to Pittston, Pennsylvania, picking up my load for tomorrow that is going to Ogdensburg, New York. And from what I told, the load is not ready to be picked up yet, but head that direction and check on it anyway. So it looks like I will probably be taking my 10-hour break over there near Pittston. Right now I got 4 hours and 49 minutes left on the clock for the day. Got held up because of a password when I picked up, and then I got held up down here the back end. So these things happen, comes with the industry, part of the job. Nothing worth getting upset over. It happens. Like Forrest's t-shirt said, it happens. Well, in the TV edit of Forrest Gump. Alright, down here in Pittston, Pennsylvania. Just took care of the old drop and hook blues. It is currently 5:03 in the afternoon. I don't have enough time to make it back to Syracuse, so I'm going to have to take my break along the way. I'm about a half an hour short. So I think I'm going to push to the Loves in Bingo Town, take my break there. Probably end up being about a 12-hour break. Usually when I get stuck out, I like to just take my 10-hour break and scoot. I don't like to stay at truck stops or rest areas any longer than I absolutely have to. But if I take my 10-hour break and leave at the end of the 10-hour break, I will arrive in Ogdensburg too early. So I gotta plan my time accordingly. If I hadn't gotten held up at either my delivery or the pickup today, I probably would have had enough time to make it back to the yard in Syracuse. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. That's trucking. Tape rolling and 3, 2, 1, action. Best sound I've heard all day. It's 20 after 4 up here in Bingo Town at the Loves. Gonna shut down here, take about a 12-hour break instead of a 10-hour break. I believe I said that in the previous clip, but you know, sometimes I repeat myself in case you didn't hear me the first time. But right now I'm gonna go in and violate some plumbing and get something to eat and take a break. Yeah, look at that, Mr. Sunshine peeping through the clouds. That's where I'm parked, back here in the back row. Is that live or is it a ghost? Nah, it's just a reflection, man. I'll shut the lights off. See? Oh, where'd it go? So good day and greetings and welcome to Thursday, May the 29th, 2025. It's 4:15 in the AM. Walked around, checked tires, kicked the lights. I was down on some oil, so I had to go purchase some oil, and I put a gallon in. Gonna keep an eye on that. Oh yeah, hope I put it in gear first, wouldn't it? Oh, is it Friday yet? Down here at the Loves and Bingo Town. Alright. Trailer's still there. The brakes work. It's hard to see to get out of here because it's so well lit back here. Swinging a little wide there because the guy on my the right side of me there, he got kind of close. They need to do something with the lighting back here. You can't really see very well back there. Got it out, didn't hit anything. Didn't hear any bumps in the night. That's a beautiful thing. According to the Bulldog here, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm on my way northbound and down to Ogdensburg, New York, with a load that I picked up yesterday down in Pittston, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this super night setting yet. Going left takes the long way home. This is not a Supertramp song. Mountain Dew. No microphone here. Got the flag back up. Oh, it's raining and pouring on this beautiful Thursday morning up here in Ogdensburg, New York. Route 37 East. Getting ready to go make the big delivery of the day. Been driving through some pretty steady rain. Made a pit stop in Syracuse, topped off the fuel tanks. The Rattle Dog here is getting a bath. Yeah, I made the official executive decision. I'm not going to call this truck the Bulldog because it has so many rattles and weird noises. So I'm going to call this truck the Rattle Dog. Does anybody remember some of the truck names that I had when I first started doing the trucking vlog about 10 years ago? Most of them would probably get me canceled on television. Seriously. Oh, it's a beautiful rainy day up here in the North Country. It's 9:30 a.m. Just took care of the old drop and hook blues up here in Ogdensburg, New York. Rolling back to the yard in Syracuse. Apparently, this is kind of a funny story. The old Rattle Dog here was out of service the day that it was given to me. And nobody told anybody that it was out of service. So nobody knew that it was out of service. So I've been driving it for a couple days and it's been out of service. And going back to Syracuse, got to get something checked out. The reason that it was out of service. You can't make this stuff up. I have had a check engine fault come up, but that's for a sensor that is in the after treatment center and the whole depth emissions deal, because you know that's always running at 100%. Yep, just rolling in the rain. Right now I'm on Route 37 West, heading back to the yard in Syracuse. Take care of the empty trailer and then go get this looked at. Bum-bum. Ugh, bum-bum. Rolling Interstate 81 southbound and down. Off to the left there, they put the big flag back up over at the car dealership out here in Pulaski. Good to see it back. Well, it's 12:35 in the afternoon. It's cloudy. It's not raining, which is a beautiful thing. According to the almighty Nissan Frontier, it is currently 67 degrees Fahrenheit. I am on my way home. After I left Ogdensburg, I took the empty trailer back to the yard in Syracuse, dropped it. Then I cleaned out the old Rattle Dog, dropped it off at a repair shop so that they could tighten up the U-bolts in the front end, which is the reason that the truck was out of service last week. And then the truck was given to me. Nobody knew that it was out of service. I don't know how that happens, but these things just happen, I guess. That would also explain the light vibration in the front end, which I thought was just one of the steer tires were a little, you know, out of round, or I don't know, they don't look like they're even with each other. So these things happen. So I'm on my way home, awaiting a call from dispatch to find out what I'm doing for tomorrow. Hopefully working. I can't afford another day off this week. And I might possibly be working Saturday, which I don't know. I really don't want to work weekends right now because it's warmer out and yada yada yada, but it's a short week hours wise, so I can use the extra money for Saturday. If I work Saturday, I can use the extra money towards bills because it is the end of the month. The beginning of the month's coming up, and I got rent and my truck payment and my YouTube subscription and a few other things to take care of at the beginning of the month. So on that note, right now, I'm getting on the New York State Thruway and gonna roll out eastbound and down and go home. And that's going to do it for this video. Until next time, hasta la pasta and adios. Cheers. Some days it's better to just pull out, I think.